Hello, it is June 3rd, 2016. This is my 25th take, at least that's what it feels like, on my favorite names video. That's right. Cherie, this is for you. Cherie, my friend, has been doing videos for her very unique names, so I decided I'm going to try out a video on my favorite names. So I have some girls' names and I got some boys' names, and I'm going to share my favorite names. Now, here's the thing. I don't have my own children, so I didn't have a chance to use any of these names on any of my children. And I haven't named too many of my animals' friends these names either. So maybe when I get some more animals, maybe I'll dive into my favorite names list. But anyway, yeah, so let's get on this because it's going to take a little time and I don't want to drag this video on too long. So, okay, start with boys. I'm going to start at the bottom of the list and work up to the top to my favorite name. And we'll do the same with the girls. So, here goes. Raphael. Raphael means God heals. That's right. I like it. Spanish. I don't like the English variant, Ralph, but I like Raphael. It's just, it rolls off the tongue so nice and elegant. The next one, Joshua. That's right. I like Joshua. That's for people who want to name their kids Jesus, but don't want to name their kids Jesus. They can name him Joshua. It means the same. It means God is my salvation. Joshua. Jonathan, that's right. I like Jonathan. I don't like John. I'm not a big fan of single syllable names. John, Sam, whatever. I like to have full names you can shorten. So, Jonathan's cool, and it's got lots of beautiful sounding. I like the N's. N's are neat. N's and M's are most favorite names kind of thing because they're very soft in the English language. I like it. Jonathan. That's right. Jonathan means, what does Jonathan mean? God is given. That's right. God is given. That's kind of a cool name. Jonathan, God is given. Andrew. Andrew's a cool name. Andrew is manly. That's what Andrew means. Andrew. Andrew, Andreas. I like Andreas, right? Andreas is kind of cool too. But Andrew's kind of cool. I like Andrew. The next one. I see this name every time going on my way to work because one of my favorite names is Devon. That's right. So I live in Kalmar, which is close to the town of Devon. So I go through Devon often. But I like Devon. It's a nice name. I have a cousin by the name of Devon. So somebody in my family already took that name. So I probably wouldn't have named any of my kids Devon, but I still like the name. It's kind of cool. So my second favorite name would be rhymes with Devon. It's Kevin. Wouldn't that be nice for twins, Kevin and Devon? I probably could have gotten away with that. But Kevin means handsome. So you have handsome and manly. That would have made good twin names. Anyway, I like Kevin. I haven't met too many ugly Kevins, so the name actually works. So if you want a good-looking boy, you name your kid Kevin. I'm sure that'll help. Anyway, coming up to my favorite name. That's right. I gave Cherie a little bit of a teaser on this one. My favorite name of all time, and I was just looking this up because I didn't know what it meant, right? It's a beautiful name, but I didn't know what it meant. So I looked up for the meaning. And the meaning for my favorite name is crooked nose. That's right, crooked nose. So here you go. Cameron means crooked nose in Scottish. Cameron is my all-time favorite name. Now, I wouldn't have gotten away with naming my kid that name either because my sister grabbed it from my second nephew for his middle name. So he probably doesn't, maybe he's done the research, maybe he doesn't know his name means crooked nose, but that's his middle name anyway. So Cameron, favorite all-time boy's name. So awesome. Okay, so we're at 4.5 minutes, so now we're going to go right on to the girls. And so one of my favorite girls' names is Rosemary, not Rosemary, Rosemary. I like Rosemary. Rosemary means Dew of the Sea. So I don't know how that really will be an encouragement and enlightenment to a little girl to know she's named Dew of the Sea, but I like the name, Rosemary. Okay, this one is a creation of Peter Jackson. So if you've ever seen The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings, you know who this is. This is Toriel. Yes, I love the name Toriel. So Peter Jackson created this name. It means young woman of the forest for the elf, the elf lady that was in there. Anyway, so Toriel, I love the name, just beautiful. Okay, next, Diana. I'm gonna go really quick through this because a bee just came into the tent. Isn't that exciting? I thought I had everything closed off. Anyway, Diana. I love Diana. Diana means heavenly or divine. That's right. So again, it's a beautiful name. Rolls off of Diana. It's the ends make it a beautiful name. Okay. This one, it would be maybe a middle name because it's my godmother's name, Ella. That's it. I love Ella. It's simple, but it's it's beautiful. I gotta let that bee out. But I want to finish the video first, so hopefully he's just content to stay in the tent. That's right. Okay, so the next one, it's a little longer list for the girls than it is the boys. Jessica. Jessica means to behold. It's an English name. Coming up to one of my favorite names, but it's a little bit down the list. Katerina. I love Katerina. Katerina means pure, and it's German. Again, most of my favorite names are German or Hebrew. You'll find that. Coming up to a Hebrew name, Michaela. Michaela is the female version of Michael, which means who is like God. But I love the name Michaela, so it's beautiful. I used to watch a show called Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, and her name was Michaela. So that's probably why I liked it so much. Okay, now this is close to Michaela, but it does not mean the same as Michaela, and it is Michael. Now, I call it Michael. Some may call that Michal. Saul's daughter was Michal, so King David's first wife was Michal, or Michael. I think that's where I liked it so much. It's kind of cool, you know. Could be a good little move or name for a Tom girl, I guess. You know, you can, but I like it. It's Michael, whatever works. That name means brook, believe it or not, stream or brook. See, it has a totally different meaning than Michaela. Next one, Elizabeth. That's right. I actually like the name Elizabeth because there's so many different nicknames you can get out of Elizabeth. Laura, Elizabeth, Ingalls. That's it. So I got it from Laura. I loved Laura, little Laura from Little House on the Prairie, and her middle name was Elizabeth. And Almanzo nicknamed her Beth. So it was kind of cool. I thought that was neat. So Laura, Elizabeth. So I like even that name too. Together with that is Elizabeth. Coming up here, one of my favorite names, and this is actually my great-grandmother's name. That's right, Nicolina, or Nicoline, I think was her name, but my grandpa's mom's name was Nicolina. So that's cool. That name means, I got backed up here. Elizabeth means God is my oath. So that's kind of a cool name. Nicolina is Italian for victory. That's a good name. Like I say, meanings have a lot of. I think meanings and names are really, really beneficial, and I think they're kind of pretty to know your name means something special. Anyway, this is really cool. Ariana. Ariana is Hebrew again, and oh no, it's German. Hello, Hebrew. There's a Hebrew Ariana. Anyway, German means holiness. Isn't that a cool name? I did know a girl by the name of Ariana, and that's where I found out that her name meant holiness. Beautiful name. Now that actually comes from a Greek name Ariadne, which also meant holiness. But Ariadne was a Greek goddess, so. But Ariana is cool. Alrighty, one of my top favorite names coming up here. Second in the list is the name of our cat. That's right. Sophia. I like Sophia. My little sister's name is Sophia. my little sister that I adopted when I was working down in Calgary and volunteering with youth guidance. So Sophie, a beautiful name. Sophie, Sophia. Anyway, love it. Alrighty, favorite names. Here we go. Top two. Well, here's the thing. So, two grandmothers. My two grandmothers had the same name, different spelling. So my German grandmother's name was Johanna. That's right. So, beautiful name. It means God is gracious. And so that was my German grandmother's, my Oma's first name, Johanna. Now, my Danish grandmother, her middle name was Johanna. So, with an E. So the Danish is Johanna with an E, and the German is Johanna with an A. So I would have a problem. It's actually not only my Oma, but my great Oma's name was also Johanna. So I would have loved to have Johanna as a middle name, but how do you pick? Because you had two beautiful names there, and I actually like Johanna with an E, for just the looks kind of thing. So yeah. So those are my favorite names. Not that unique. Maybe Toriel was a little unique, but from Lord of the Rings. But Johanna. Yeah, I'm already at 11 minutes and 31 seconds. So, Cherie, if you're still hanging in there, there's my favorite names list. So, anyway, catch you later. Bye.